In the heart of this biosecure facility, millions of future protein sources begin their life cycle under strictly controlled atmospheric conditions.
Precision is key. Delicate harvesting ensures the highest yield before the rapid growth phase begins.
Automated systems deliver a calibrated mix of organic nutrients, designed to maximize mass gain in record time.
Within days, their body mass increases significantly, converting raw waste into high-grade biological protein.
Insatiable appetite, requiring immediate and constant energy input. At peak maturity, they are rich in lipids and amino acids, ready for the extraction process.
Vibratory sieves separate the biological harvest from the byproduct, which is repurposed as premium fertilizer. Clean, sorted, and gathered, the harvest is now prepared for transport to the main processing facility.
To maintain freshness, the harvest is immediately transferred into aerated transport modules.
Refrigerated transport ensures the larvae enter a dormant state, preserving their nutrient profile during transit.
The metabolic activity of the colony must be paused by rapid cooling.
Every container is sealed and tagged for traceability before leaving the farm.
Massive logistics networks connect these biofarms to central processing hubs.
The journey from the breeding grounds to the processing plant is strictly timed to prevent spoilage. Upon arrival, the cargo enters a high-security zone designed for food-grade safety standard.
Precision docking seals the facility, preventing any external contamination from entering the clean zones.
Before processing begins, temperature logs are verified to ensure the cold chain remained unbroken. This facility is a marvel of modern bioengineering, capable of processing 500 tons of raw biomass daily.
The cold dormant larvae are released from transport, ready to be
Conveyors transport the raw protein to the upper levels, using gravity to assist the next stages of separation.
Upon entry, the raw material is immediately inducted into the automated intake system.
High-speed depalletizers separate the bulk loads, preparing individual units for the sanitation cycle.
External contaminants are neutralized before the product ever reaches the critical processing zones.
Here, the scale of the operation becomes clear. This is the heart of the protein refinery.
Operators undergo rigorous sanitation protocols, mirroring the purity standards of pharmaceutical labs. Before extraction can begin, the harvest must be polished and purified. Excess moisture is immediately removed to prepare the surface for optical inspection. A hydropolishing cycle removes microscopic debris, ensuring only pure biomass proceeds.
Despite automation, human oversight provides the final verification before mechanical processing.
Magnetic and X-ray scanners guarantee that absolutely no foreign materials enter the crushing phase.
Immediate cooling prevents overcooking, preserving the delicate lipid structures within.
Laser sorters scan thousands of units per second, rejecting anything that doesn't meet strict color and size parameters.
Thermal blanching sterilizes the surface and halts enzymatic activity, locking in the nutritional profile.
Ensures complete pathogen elimination, exceeding global food safety standards. Gentle heating reduces the viscosity of the fats, preparing the mixture for high-pressure separation. Purified and prepped, the raw protein is now ready for the mechanical separation of oil and solids. This homogeneous pulp contains two valuable commodities: high-grade protein solids and nutrient-rich insect oil. Mechanical maceration breaks down the cell walls, transforming individual units into a uniform biological slurry.
The remaining solids, now defatted, form the press cake, the raw base of our protein powder. The purified oil is stored, while the solid cake continues its journey to the moisture removal stage. Centrifugal force spinning at 3,000 RPM creates a final, absolute separation of oil, water, and microsolids. Immense mechanical pressure squeezes the liquid lipids away from the solid protein structure. The liquid fraction, rich in lauric acid, is diverted for purification into cosmetic and feed oils.
Maximum yield is achieved by recovering every gram of solid protein before the drying phase begins.
Cyclonic separation utilizes centrifugal force to drop the now dry solids out of the airstream. Gentle, indirect heat evaporates moisture without scorching the protein, preserving digestibility. The material is now stable, crisp, and ready for the final reduction into a fine powder. The result is a uniform, nutrient-dense flour, rich in essential amino acids. The result is a uniform, nutrient-dense flour, rich in essential amino acids. The result is a uniform, nutrient-dense flour, rich in essential amino acids.
Screening ensures a specific micron size, guaranteeing solubility and texture consistency for the end user.
Impact mills pulverize the coarse flakes, shattering them into microscopic particles. The result is a uniform, nutrient-dense flour, rich in essential amino acids. Screening ensures a specific micron size, guaranteeing solubility and texture consistency for the end user.
Pneumatic transport moves the finished powder to bulk storage without ever exposing it to human contact.
Tons of sustainable protein are now staged, awaiting final blending and packaging.
A central neural network monitors every valve, motor, and sensor, ensuring millisecond precision across the plant.
Gravimetric feeders dispense ingredients with an accuracy of 0.01%. Real-time spectroscopy analyzes moisture and protein levels instantly, without stopping the line.
Automated routing matrices eliminate cross-contamination, directing specific batches to their designated blending lines.
Low-velocity transport preserves the particle structure, preventing degradation from friction or heat.
Ribbon blenders homogenize the batch, ensuring consistent protein content in every single gram.
Autonomous rovers navigate the factory floor, bridging the gap between processing and final. Automated sampling draws random checks from every batch, sending them directly to the on-site laboratory. The product is now fully processed, blended, and verified. It rests here before the final stage. Controlled dosing valves regulate the flow, feeding the finishing line at a constant, measurable rate. High Gauss magnetic traps provide the ultimate safeguard against microscopic ferrous contaminants. A final check screen ensures the texture remains silky and free of agglomerations. Vacuum transfer lifts the product to the filling head without mechanical friction, preserving the protein structure. The auger screw is calibrated to dispense exactly 25 kilograms per cycle. Thermal jaws create a heavy-duty seal capable of holding the dense industrial powder.
Multi-layer barrier film is formed into a tube, creating a hermetic seal against moisture and light. In split seconds, the precise weight is delivered. A blast of food-grade nitrogen displaces the oxygen, extending shelf life and preventing oxidation.
Every single unit passes a dynamic check weigher, ensuring the customer receives exactly what is promised.
Density scanners pierce the packaging, verifying that the product inside is pure and uniform. While the line runs, random samples are rushed to the on-site quality assurance laboratory.
Chemical analysis confirms the amino acid profile matches the strict specifications required for feed formulation.
Microbiological cultures are incubated to prove absolute sterility and safety.
Particle size analysis ensures the powder will dissolve perfectly in downstream applications. Oxidation levels are checked to guarantee the shelf stability of the fats within the powder.
Only with the laboratory's digital signature is the batch released for final labeling.
Traceability is total. Each bag carries a unique code, linking it back to the specific harvest hour.
Automated palletizers build stable, interlocking stacks, ready for international shipping logistics.
Global logistics networks distribute this sustainable protein to manufacturers around the world.
And this is how modern factories produce sustainable insect protein from start to finish.
Stretch wrapping secures the load, providing a final barrier against dust and moisture during transit.
Orders are consolidated and staged, ready to feed the sustainable aquaculture and pet food industries.
Here, inventory is managed by a first-in, first-out system to guarantee freshness for every client. From the production line, the finished goods enter our climate-controlled distribution center.
A scalable, efficient solution for the future of global nutrition.